like to use a statement for James Charles that I've only ever used for Tana Mojo, and that following statement is this. The lowest is what? 0. Well done. Constantly lowering the fucking bar for not just me, not just Monty walking around, not just Mariah, Paris, Lindsay, not just you, everyone. James. Okay. I'm gonna try start this video in a more constructive way than personal way, because I've never really done that before when it comes to James Charles and his partying habits. Monty, you good? Yes, he's good. James Charles went to Lorraine, his best friend's birthday party, like 2 months ago, and was called out for it. Then, he apologized. Then, he uploaded a vlog in which he was getting ready and surrounding his entire day around going to that party, okay? And then, the second he was gonna put a clip of him in the party, he says, hey, don't go to parties. But still uploaded the vlog. But even on my channel, we were like, okay, he's done that, let's move on. And then, James Charles went to another party and didn't say anything whenever he got the backlash. Then, like last week, went to Bryant, you know, the Instagram photographer, his birthday party, wearing a mask, walking into the party, and not wearing the mask, allegedly, while in the party. On top of that, I'm really trying to be constructive here. On top of that, James Charles, in one of his YouTube videos, basically made a joke about people going partying and how that is not him. And then went to a party with Paris Hilton. On top of all of that, James, in the most constructive and least personal way, you're a fucking hypocrite. How you gonna say one thing to your audience, sell Sisters Apparel face masks, which I'm sure people aren't getting because no one really gets your merch anymore. They buy it, they get their refunds, they try to, because Sisters Apparel just doesn't ship apparently. People are still waiting on their orders from 4 months ago, James. Let's address that. Allegedly. I don't have to say allegedly because, you know, it's out there. So how are you gonna sell face masks for a worldwide pandemic when you ain't gonna fucking wear them? Do you so badly want to go to that party, James, because it helps your image? Fine. Wear a mask. Or go and don't take fucking pictures at it. And don't promote it to your social media platforms that have upwards of 20 million followers. Are y'all seeing the issue? Are you seeing the issue? Now you're probably like, Adam, there is no way after you called him out for going to the Instagram photographer's party that he went to another one. Well, I gotta tell you, of course he has. Do you want to see proof? Because he posted it online. Now Paris Hilton, who is someone I made a very, very positive video on my channel about her documentary, had this party, hosted this party, allegedly. It was her party. And she was posting non-set videos of her not wearing a mask, not doing anything. And that's disgusting. And she's a grown-ass woman. A grown-ass 40-year-old woman who knows better. And James is a grown-ass 20-something-year-old, don't know his age, who knows better. You know why? Because anyone above the age of knowing better knows better. And I'm not specifying an age because most people that aren't children understand what's going on in the world right now. This is not me age-shaming Paris Hilton because I did it to James too. It cancels out, you know what I mean? I'm really frustrated and I'm really angry, and shame on the other people that went to this party, but these were the two people that made the most amount of noise online, so let's focus on it. Paris Hilton and James Charles. Paris Hilton tweeted, #SexySisters, love you at James Charles. So, not only being brave enough to host a party, posting about it, okay? And you're probably like, they probably social distanced. That's the distance. This. Do you see that? And just this. Oh my god. I could so easily get angry right now, but I can't because it's 2 a.m. I'm so fucking over this. And I'm so angry at James, and I don't care if people say, oh my god, it sounds like you're biased, it sounds like you're whatever. I didn't sound biased a couple months ago towards James because he wasn't acting like a total fucking loser. He is now. He's been called out so much by going to parties, and yet continues to do it. And being a hypocrite by saying one thing in his videos, selling face masks, preaching that, you know, his followers shouldn't do it, then he does it. And you're probably like, Paris Hilton was the one who tweeted this at him. Well, not only did James Charles retweet this tweet, which now has 22.3 thousand likes, a young audience is being influenced there. Let's be real. Not only did he do that, he shared it on his Instagram story. Yup. Yup. His Instagram story that has 20 million followers, more than that. Think how many of them are young kids or teenagers or preteens who will then think, ah, he's partying, my favorite person in the world's partying, I can. Especially California. California. So what are we gonna do about this? Because you on my desk, bitch. And I am not standing by this behavior. Front and center. Paris, I'm disappointed in you as well. Because you have all eyes on you right now because of your YouTube documentary, which is being pushed so much on YouTube. Great documentary. And this is what you're using your clout to do. Do you see the amount of people here, by the way?
Sorry, I couldn't quite hear you. Could you please repeat what you said?
Siri, can you please just fuck off? I'm trying to film a video about these dumb-ass influencers.
I won't respond to that.
You little bitch. So yeah. Not good. Monty is so badly trying to get on my lap. Okay, I'll bring you up. And there's a big conversation with James Charles recently because he's one of the main beauty gurus who's continuing to film collabs, not social distancing or anything, throughout this pandemic. And whether they're getting tested or not, it gives a weird message to their American viewers, specifically their Californian viewers, that they're meeting up and they're not social distancing, and that's dangerous in itself. But you can say that he's being safe going to these parties, but he's not. Because he went to Bryant, that influencer, you know, the Instagram fucking photographer, he went to his party and this Paris Hilton party in the same week. Do you know how many people were at both of those parties? Do you know how easy stuff spreads? Yeah. Let's read out some of my subscribers' opinions. I'm trying to keep myself calm in this video because I'm very upset with this. I think even more so when you realize that as a world, we're probably not going to get out of this mess for another year. Longer, maybe. Arrow said, is this who we are? Is this what we represent? James, sweetie, you're better than this. The Super Tarn Show said he literally just apologized for this and now he's going back and doing the same thing over and over and over again. Why is his ego so big now? Morgan said, it's not even surprising at this point. I'm disappointed because I actually don't mind him, but come on, this can't be ignored. This is ridiculous. Isaiah said, imagine partying in the United States with high-ass COVID rates and on top of that, living in one of the highest COVID-rated states. I can't stand Americans and I am one. Someone please adopt me. Jody said, I swear these influencers are getting dumber and stupider by the day. Watch one of them will test positive and be like, why did I get sick? And possibly spread it to others. Well, if they're jumping from party to party, it's inevitable. Unfortunately. Brittany said, I really hate saying this, but sometimes it's the truth. It'll take someone in his close circle getting this before he takes it seriously. Kristen said, James, once again, lowering the fucking bar. Angie said, so we have to self-quarantine, but they don't. She lives in daydreams with me said, to be honest, I'm not even surprised, James. Stop going to parties. I Need Rosie Solo said, let's be real, he knows that even if he gets it, he can pay his medical bills. And at the end of the day, James Charles likes attention, and this is the peak attention-seeking behavior. I thought he learned something after last time, but I see he's taking a similar venture to Tana's one. Any attention is good for him because he's a hungry ass. People are saying, not even a mask. How easy would it have been to throw on a fucking mask? Leash said, didn't James Charles say that he really wasn't okay with partying, but all of a sudden he's going to so many parties again? Hadley said, it's the preaching about staying safe during a worldwide pandemic, but going against it for me, James. Practice what you preach. Kelsey said, disappointed, but not surprised. Crystal Ice said, while I do feel bad for the whole Dramageddon thing that happened last year, we should not let it distract us from the fact that James Charles is still a problematic person with a huge ego. Yes, he is young and still has a lot to learn, which is true, but at the same time he has a massive following and is sending a really bad message to his impressionable audience. Well, you can say that he has a really shitty team then. Or they just, you know, want the attention and controversy, so. Marissa said, I thought Paris was better than to throw a party during a pandemic. Yep. Danny said, Paris had a party, question mark? Wow, that's disappointing. I also saw her hanging out with Tana again, probably because she's getting a check of some sort, just to be seen with her. Carmen said, it's horrible. My family take precautions and I haven't gone out at all because I want to keep seeing my elderly family members and keeping them safe. Why is it so hard for other people to be considerate? Rhiannon said, why is it that they can't stay in their home? Is it really that awful in your mansion? Yeah, James, that you just bought? Patience said, it's so disappointing to see this, James. I was starting to slowly accept him, that he was growing and maybe setting good examples again, but if I were an influencer, I'd be staying home regardless of whose stupid party it was. Paris Hilton or not, it's dangerous. Especially for us in California, the air quality isn't even safe. Constant smog and ashes we're experiencing, and y'all want to go out and party? Shaking my head. Someone said, no, this is just dumb. Why does he have 20 million followers? Lyrical Mastermind said, we all know none of them are sorry for their actions at him. They're just sorry that they got caught. Again, a harsh reality. Jordan said, I'm more mad at Paris. She's fully aware of social distancing and threw a party anyway. Not hot at all. Dragon said, their unmasked faces are literally touching during a pandemic. Yep, I just want to end off this video by saying how disappointing this is. Paris for throwing the fucking party, and James Charles for continuously pretending that you're listening and not. Do better, both of you. What's it gonna take for people to stop? My 18th birthday is tomorrow. I'm not getting to celebrate it. I'm not throwing a party. I can't. We're in the middle of a pandemic. So But your party's so important. Okay. I see we're on a different level here. So fuck off. Right, Monty? Bitch.